Hello there, this is Muktadi, IELTS instructor at English Fantasy. Our today's session is reading. In this video, we will discuss about how we can solve reading parts and how we can actually manage our time. I know that everyone is facing a lot of troubles, especially with time management. So let us just discuss about how we can reduce our problems and how we can actually solve it properly. Let us just discuss about time management, how we can manage our time properly. In reading part, you will get 40 questions and you have to answer it within 60 minutes. So you are getting only 1.5 minutes to answer these questions properly. So it's a quite tough situation for everyone when you are trying to solve these problems, and especially in an environment where there are a lot of pressures on your mind. So I think that it's quite difficult, and if we maintain some tips and tricks and if we maintain the rules and regulations properly, we can easily manage our time. So let us just discuss about how we can actually manage our time. But before that, let us just discuss about how people actually doing wrong and they're facing trouble for that. Most of the people always try to manage their time and go to the question directly and try to answer it. So it's a totally wrong method when you are trying to solve reading part without knowing the passage properly, without reading the passage properly. So how we can actually manage it? So I think that when you are getting a question paper and you have only 3 passages. So in first passage, you will get only 20 minutes to answer all of the questions, and you will get probably 13 questions, especially about true, false, not given and summary. So let us just discuss about how we can actually maintain the rules and regulation. In first part, what you have to do is read the title. So when you read the title and you have the idea what the passage is discussing about, so it is quite easier when you know the title and the meaning of the passage. So you don't have to hesitate what is the title about, and you have the idea about the title. Second, you have to do it. Spend 2 minutes. Maybe you guys are thinking that why should we read the first line of each para? It should be wasting our time. Instead of that, we can easily solve 1 or 2 questions properly. But some of you don't know that whenever you are trying to solve it, sometimes you don't actually find the location properly. So if you want to find the locations properly, you have to read the first line of each para so that you can easily familiar with the topic and you can easily find out the keywords. So why is it very important to read the first line of each para? Suppose you want to go to Bonani and you have to find a specific house and in a specific route. What is the main thing you will do? You will definitely Google it. So let us just write down it. You want to go to Bonani. Specific house should be house number 31. Let us just suppose it. And route 04. Okay. The first thing you will do, Google it and find out the main route. And then you will decide the alleys so that you can easily find out this. So we are using the main route to find out our proper location. So this is the main route. When you are reading the first line of each para, these all are the main routes. It will navigate you to the main passage, main area. So this is how we can actually find out our location, and this is the main criteria. If you follow this path, I think that you will never face any kind of problem when you are trying to find out your proper location. So when you will solve the problems, especially sentence completion and any other sectors, you will easily find out your location properly, and I think that this location will help you to find out another answers. This is how you actually start your reading part, and it will be easier for you to solve every question. So let us just discuss about how we can actually solve a passage and about sentence completion. So if you want to solve sentence completion, first thing you have to do is read the title. As I mentioned before, that you have to read the title so that you know the passage, and you know what is going on this passage and the main theme of the passage. And it is very necessary for you to read the title. Some people don't actually read the title, and sometimes they find a keyword and it was on the title, so it should not be a keyword. Sometimes you guys make many mistakes, so I think that this is how you can actually solve it. Read the title and spend 2 minutes. Read the first line. You will get sentence completion in first passage, so you don't have to worry about it. This is how you actually solve it, and we are discussing about it. So in third, you have to find a strong keyword, and when you spend your 2 minutes by reading first line of each para, and after that you go for the sentence completion, actually it's the question, and find out a strong keyword. So what is a strong keyword actually? Strong keyword means the words you can easily find out from your passages. It should be year, numbers, or any other names that you can easily find out. So strong keyword means name, location, number, or year. This means 1998 or something like that. I think that you guys can understand it properly. And it doesn't matter in which questions it is standing, but you have to find out the main strong keyword first, and after that you can solve it properly. Remember, sentence completion always maintain the sequence. So if you find a strong keyword in your second question, just go for it and find out the answer, and after you can easily find out others locations. So I think that it will be time consuming. And now let us just solve a sentence completion so that you guys can easily understand how we can actually solve it. As we mentioned before, that we have to read the title of the passage, and we have to spend our 2 minutes to read the first line of each para. So now just follow the rules and read the title, then spend our 2 minutes to read the first line of each para and highlight the keyword. So let us just go for it. We spend our 2 minutes to highlight the first line of each para, and we already read it. And now we have to find a strong keyword from the summary. So as I said before, that strong keyword should be location, year, or any numbers. So let us just find out a strong keyword from our summary. Here is the summary: London Underground Railway. The dash of London increased rapidly between 800 and 850. So our strong keyword is 800 and 850. This is the easier keywords to find from the passage. So let us just find out it from the passage. Here it is Here it is. 1800th century, London's population. So what we have to find out from the passage is the dash of London increased rapidly. এখন আমাদের মেইনলি বের করতে হবে লন্ডন থেকে লন্ডনে কি ইনক্রিজ হচ্ছে, কি বেশি হচ্ছে র্যাপিডলি ফ্রম বিটুইন 1800 and 1850. So we have to find out that what is increasing. So the increasing is obviously London's population. London population grew at astonishing rate. So the answer should be population. So our first answer is population. Hope you guys understand how we can actually find a keyword and the answer. So it was pretty easy to find out the location, and after that we can easily solve it. So let us solve the second one. The main keyword here is Charles Pearson. Those who actually read the first line of each para, I think you guys actually get it, and it should be from the second para. They mentioned about Charles Pearson, and it was quite easy to find out the location. So I think that the answer should be here in the second para. So what they actually wanted, let us just discuss about it. Building the railway would make it possible to move people better housing in the. So building the railway would make it possible to move people to better housing. So they are making a railway and moving to the people for better housing in the. তারা আসলে পিপলদের কোথায় পাঠাচ্ছে বেটার হাউজিং এর জন্য, ওইটা আমাদের ফাইন্ড আউট করতে হবে অ্যাকচুয়ালি. সো লেট আস জাস্ট ফাইন্ড আউট ইট. Here is the guys. His idea was relocate. So I can say that relocate, and in the question you can get it that move people for better housing, and it is the similar with relocate. The poor workers who lived in inner city slums to newly constructed suburbs. So তারা স্লামস থেকে নিউলি কনস্ট্রাক্টেড সাবার্বে শিফট করছে, যারা হচ্ছে নিম্নবিত্ত অথবা গরিব ওয়ার্কার যারা আছে তাদেরকে শিফট করা হচ্ছে সাবার্বসে. সো আমাদের অ্যান্সার হচ্ছে সাবার্বস. সো হোয়ার দে আর মুভিং দ্য পিপল ইন সাবার্বস. Okay, it was also an easy answer. And now let us just discuss about our number 3 questions. A number of dash agreed with Pearson's idea. So আমাদের বের করতে হবে একটা নাম্বার অফ মানে বিপুল কিছু সংখ্যক কারা এগ্রি করেছে পিয়ারসন আইডিয়ার সাথে. পিয়ারসন একটা আইডিয়া দিয়েছে এবং তার সাথে কারা এগ্রি করছে. সো আমাদের এটা ফাইন্ড আউট করতে হবে. Look guys, every time you are completing the sentence completion, it will follow the sequence. So we will get the answer below the answers. Okay. Pearson's idea gained support among some businessmen and in 1951. Okay. So some businessman is supporting his ideas. So our answer should be businessman, as they were talking about a number of dash agreed with Pearson's idea. So they actually wanted that কারা পিয়ারসনের আইডিয়ার সাথে একমত ছিল. So answer is businessman. Okay, this is how you actually solve your answers, and you can easily get the answers properly. So I think that you guys understand it, and this is how you actually solve it. I think that the rest of the answers you can easily find out. And remember, the sentence completion will always follow the sequence. So no worries, just follow the track and you will find the answer properly. So I think that you guys understand it properly. Thank you for watching this video and keep following English Fantasy. See you in the next video.